Hi, Canes, and welcome back to a new season of The Huddle. I'm super excited to be your host. My name is Annika Alves, and today I am joined by Shay McDonald. Super happy to have you on the show today.
It's great to be on the show.
Today we're going to talk about some NFL predictions for the season, some way too early guesses for maybe who's going to be a good contender for the Super Bowl, and then shamelessly plugging our favorite teams, sleepers.
The most important part.
The most important part.
Very.
So let's get right into it. The contenders.
Yes.
Who do you have?
I'm going to say it's very early in the season and it's very reactionary, but looking at what the Packers have done through, two games so far, it's hard to not call them contenders. You see how they beat down on the Lions. You see how they beat down on the Commanders last night. And they look really good.
They do.
Jordan Love, my big concern, if you asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have called them pretenders because, I was like, is Jordan Love real? Is he not? He's playing solid. He's not turning over the football, which is his big issue. And so, moving forward with them, Micah on that defense, by the way, it looks so weird seeing him in a Packers jersey. So weird. But I really like what they're doing so far.
Oh, no, I completely agree with you. Honestly, I also, originally would have thought the Lions would be a good contender, but after that game on Sunday, I was like, wait. I thought the Packers, to your point, pretty good, solid pretender, just because the Micah Parsons trade, I was like, okay, they're getting really overhyped right now. Yeah, he's gonna add some pass rush and great pressure, helping them get to a top 5 power ranking, but can he really carry a whole team?
Yeah, and I think the good thing is he's not being asked to. I think the Packers they don't necessarily have the stars all around on their team, but they have a lot of really good players throughout the roster, and that's why you look at what they've done through 2 weeks. That defense has been really, really good. They made Jaden Daniels look pedestrian, on Thursday Night Football. They made I know the Lions are going through a bunch of changes with the coordinators, with Ben Johnson being gone, but still, that is a really good offensive line, really good running game, and they completely shut them down. I think they had 46 yards on the ground, which is which is they hadn't done that since Ben Johnson had been there or something. It was crazy seeing what they're doing. And so Packers, I want to see more, but I really like what I'm seeing.
I agree with you. As long as Jordan Love stays healthy this season, I feel like they're going to go pretty far. I know that they have some left tackle instability. So it's okay, will he be able to get that protection? Could he get sacked? But honestly, as long as they hold up O-line and he's healthy, he has good targets, I think you're right. I think they have a good contender.
Who's yours?
Capability. I have got the Ravens. I've got the Ravens. I mean, that's I feel like that's an obvious pick.
Yeah.
They were good last year. Yeah. I mean, you've got the 2-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. He's got good targets, Zay Flowers, Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews. There's a lot of good depth, and they've got really good defense. 10 out of their 11 top players came back for this season. So I think as long as the team has patience, I think that they're going to get pretty far.
Yeah.
I think this is their year. They really I know last year, obviously, Eagles won the Super Bowl. Another good contender. But I think this is their year.
What do you think about them blowing the game in Buffalo, though?
So, unfortunately, that was a really close game, though. I think, to your point, though, yes, they blew the game, and I do think that their defense needs a little bit of work. Offense looked great.
Offense did look really good.
But it's it is blowing the game, 15-point lead.
Yeah, you had a 15-point lead.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, do you think they kind of can get over that hump? Because I know every year it's can they show up in the playoffs?
I think that they could show up in the playoffs. I think that they could. Did you watch the game on Sunday?
I unfortunately fell asleep halfway through, and then because they were up big, and I was like, "Oh, let me go take a nap." And then at the end of it, they lost, and I was like, "Oh, I missed a phenomenal Sunday Night Football game."
Yeah.
Which I think everybody enjoyed who watched it. So yeah.
The irony is there, though, because they actually lost, divisional round to the Bills last year. It was, 27-25 or something like that. And I'm just okay, starting off the season losing to the Bills again?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. I don't know.
Really crazy.
I don't know.
I think it's the most fun part now. We get to plug our teams.
Plug our teams.
Sleepers, I think we both have the same one.
Yeah, Patriots. Die hard Boston sports fan. Diehard Boston sports fan. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, they filled a lot of gaps and holes that we saw. They really needed to rebuild their defense. The defense finished with the fewest sacks of the season. They had 20. They had 28. I don't know.
It was really bad.
It was rough, and Drake May needed more time in the pocket. They needed to rebuild their O-line. They did. Campbell.
Our boy Will Campbell.
I love that they picked. And his interview post-draft. Like, I will fight and die for my quarterback. I stood up and I applauded. I was like, you know what? This is what I love to see.
Yeah, and like week 1, it was a little rough. You don't want to lose to the Raiders. But you look at Will Campbell. He held up solidly against Max Crosby.
He did.
And he looked pretty good. So I really like them. I will point another team. I'm a big Justin Herbert guy, and I think this is the year. You look, you look at the numbers, the stats, identical to Peyton Manning. 6 years when he really took off, headed in the right direction, and I think Herbert, this Chargers team, this is the year. I believe it's the year. Finally.
This is the year. It's funny because like preseason, I honestly wouldn't have thought the Chargers would be like even a sleeper pick because until we saw like this past week, I was like, wait. They do look pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm loving what I'm seeing. I think there's going to be a lot of upsets this season, honestly.
I think they're going to be put on the map. I think this is like I've said it every year, but I think this one is Justin Herbert and the Chargers year.
Oh, I'm super excited. Hopefully the Pats make it far.
Yes.
Hopefully, like even though like yes,
you have to win against Miami. I'm sorry, my Miami fans.
I'm so excited for this game.
You gotta win. You gotta win in Miami this weekend.
100%. So I appreciate you coming on the show today. This was really fun. Fingers crossed for the Pats. Loving what I'm seeing. Thank you guys so much for joining us this week for The Huddle. Stay tuned for next week.